Oh, shit. Y'all already know you got an original long whip coming at y'all real quick. I ain't gonna be on here too long. About to get up here and go to this place that we all hate. Just want to get on here real quick and touch on a couple of things. First thing I want to touch on is this other video, the video I made, the last one I just made, that was about Section 8. Let me touch on that, man. First and foremost, guys, I said what I said. That's it. Second of all, man, I don't really think people are getting it. When I was talking about how our people ain't shit and ain't nobody talking about it, I was talking about across the board. I ain't talking about like just with some historical shit. You know what I'm saying? Like history and all that. You know, Jews and Zionists and all that. I ain't talking about just that. I'm talking about across the board, man. Have y'all forgot what I'm into, what I be studying? I'm the one that studied the United States codes. I'm the one that studied the Code of Federal Regulations and shit. Whether if it has something to do with how they took my son from me for no reason, I was never arrested or anything, or whether or not if it has something to do with like, you know, discharging debt or whatever the case may be, right? So when you flip it to that perspective, right? The melanated people that are involved in that ain't shit. I don't think y'all getting it, man. I don't think y'all getting it. I'm not a one-person nigga. I'm not a one-incident nigga. I've told everybody this, whether if it's by way of, you know, YouTube videos, or if it's by way of personal conversations, or if it was by way of like my Zoom meetings I used to hold, or whatever the case may be. I have told each and every last one of y'all, I want them all gone. That means the niggas too. I don't think y'all getting it, man. When I tell y'all I'm not going to be on here making 10, 50, 30 videos a week, and I tell y'all why, I think some of y'all ain't getting it. I'm talking about across the board, man, of all sectors, of all topics, of all subjects. Our people ain't shit. We have been the fucking problem all this fucking time, and nobody's talking about it. I'm going so far with my accusations to say this. The people who have the history and the knowledge of our people, they also have the history and the knowledge of them selling us out. That's how far I'm going with my accusations. And at the very least, you got to be honest and admit the attention that is supposed to be and the energy that's supposed to be putting on chastising our people and talking about exactly how our people not shit is not happening, and it's supposed to be. Now, you can fucking dismiss me for everything else, but you can't dismiss me for that. Now, the other thing I wanted to touch on real quick is I heard some chatter. I haven't really done any real research yet about it because I personally really don't give a fuck. But I heard that this whole tax proposal thing that Donald Trump was trying to put in place, it got blocked by some Republicans. They were supposed to went back to the drawing board yesterday, which was Sunday, to try to rehash out some shit and renegotiate. Let me explain something to you all, man, once again, because I think people ain't getting it. I told y'all a while back, I made a video entitled, Keep Donald Trump Name Out Y'all Mouth. I meant that. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what your skin color is or what your background is. Keep Donald Trump's name out your mouth. Unless you're going to point out the fuck shit. Now, if you're going to point out the fuck shit and expose how he's not the savior and he didn't come to blow the trumpets like how they claimed. Now, if you're willing to do that, okay. But if you're not willing to do that, or if you're willing to do that and this and that too with that, just keep that man's name out your fucking mouth. First off, that's not Donald Trump. Why everybody want to talk all this shit? Just like how y'all heard in the video that I did about Section 8. Motherfucker talking about, oh, Donald Trump finna do this, and Donald Trump, what Donald Trump? Which one you talking about? Because they all got a fucking mask on. Something else don't nobody want to talk about. They'll talk to you about shapeshifters and lot lizards and whatever the fucking names they got for them, but they won't talk to you about these realistic ass masks that these motherfuckers are wearing. So anyway, back to Donald Trump and this tax shit. Donald Trump is not y'all savior. He's not here to fucking save y'all. This whole tax shit that he's talking about doing, none of that shit is gonna fall through. And the reason for why none of it is gonna fall through is because Donald Trump understands what I understand. And that is, motherfuckers are too afraid of the IRS to stand up and do anything about the fact that paying taxes is voluntary. And you'll have people like myself, far and in between, going across the country that'll fight back against these motherfuckers. And some of us will make it and fall through the cracks, and some of the motherfuckers like myself will end up, getting fucked over. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody doing what they supposed to be fucking doing. Do you know, after all this time, man, one of the number one things that I was promoting in my Zoom meetings, which is one of the reasons for why I stopped having them, one of the number one things that I was promoting in my Zoom meetings is that when we get together in 2 weeks, I want to know what the fuck you've been working on. What have you accomplished? What have you attempted to do? Who have you wrote? What letters have you sent to who and why? And 99% of the time in them fucking Zoom meetings, nobody had nothing to talk about. I was even telling people in the Zoom meetings I wasn't gonna put up with that. Yes, I understand that I am the narrator of the Zoom meetings. I understand I'm the one that put it together. I even told people, you had a couple of people come to me and they offered to help me pay for the subscription every month. And I told them no. Shout out to them people, because they did. There was some people. But again, it's like I told y'all, I'm not in it for that. I don't want a fucking dime. But like how I was explaining to people in the Zoom meetings, I'm not gonna keep putting up with that shit. We have to build a pipeline of information. And if you can't come to me in 2 fucking weeks to express to me what you've done, then I'm gonna have to take it as if you've done nothing. Because why else would you be unwilling to share the information? I'm sharing it. Donald Trump knows that people are still too fucking stupid about these taxes. He know it. Yeah, they bitching and complaining about more taxes and this, that, and the other, but who in the fuck is doing anything? This is the reason for why the sister, Dr. Sherry Peel Jackson, the ex-IRS agent that went to fucking prison, that went to federal fucking prison, fucking around with the tax shit, going around holding seminars and conferences, wouldn't shut the fuck up about what she found out about taxes, and they locked her up for it. Well, that was never supposed to fucking happen. The only reason why they put her ass in prison is because the masses of fucking population of people wasn't rallying behind her. You know why? Because they fucking stupid. And a great deal of their stupidity has come from the fact that the people who know won't tell. Like, our people are the biggest problem, and they always have been. See, when you understand that, you know you gotta focus on that first before you can talk about a Latino, a Zionist, or any fucking body else. Once you understand that, you know you gotta start there first. Period. Nothing else matters. We're out of control because of our people, and it's gonna take our people to get it in line. Ain't no motherfucking body gonna set us free. What do they benefit for setting us free? And this is what I'm arguing about with the motherfucking discharge and debt community shit, right? Because I'm saying them people not shit either. It's not just historians and all these other motherfuckers walking around wanting to be Hollywood and being fucking celebrities. You got niggas in the discharge and debt, man, that won't tell you that the real truth is you're not supposed to go along with this shit. They not supposed to be teaching you how to be criminals. This is a criminalistic ass fucking system that we under, and they teaching you how to go along with it. It's not just the historians. It's not just people talking about Zionists and shit. It's everybody. And I told you motherfuckers I wasn't gonna take that shit. At least I told you. Whether if it was over the phone in private, whether if it was in a Zoom meeting, or whether if it was in these YouTube videos, I told y'all I ain't taking that shit. I told y'all I want everybody gone. If you are a part of what's wrong in this world, I want you gone. A motherfucker won't even have a conversation about the black nobility like that. But I'm not supposed to look at that as a problem. People won't even talk about the direct influence, not the indirect, but the direct influence that our people have had in this bullshit. And I'm not supposed to view that as a problem? No, man, like I said before, For anybody who don't agree with me, it ain't something wrong with me, it's something wrong with you. It's just that simple, man. This is the original Longwood, man. I'm out.